Welcome to Party and Chat, your weekly recap of our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Watch us live at twitch.tv/Nyaron.
Head to the tavern.
Absolutely.
Head to the tavern for some well-deserved rest. Say that like it's not been weeks since we haven't played. First session of 2024, and a busy one.
Yeah.
Although busy but smooth. We set out to take care of the last chosen of Orin. After days of delaying it, and again, honestly, I was just impressed at how smooth everything went. We found the Tribunal of Baal. We had to fight the reincarnation of a bunch of Baal chosens. Although, I guess not fully reincarnation. Like the guy was fully alive, right? Orin's grandfather. It was not really like a specter or anything. It was like the guy in the flesh brought back by the gods or something. Pretty epic fight with Orin though. She immediately turned into forgot the name of it.
Deathbringer.
A big old monster, full of teeth and claws.
Your murder should have been exquisite. A crypt-born effigy to greet Baal's bleeding dawn.
Huh?
Now it will be nothing.
Why?
Come
Dramatic.
to me, Father. Set my flesh to your unholy purpose.
Oh dear. Hello.
Look at you.
Oh wow.
Okay.
He was supported by not many people. Also, that's something that was a bit surprised about. So that the temple was full of cultists and everything, and none of them came to intervene. It was just Orin and two cultists, and the other 60s were just changing and not doing much. So yeah, it is. Don't want to say easy, but I don't think we took much damage during that fight.
No.
Orin afterwards turned out she was more talk than anything else. But yeah, dealt with Orin swiftly, got the last gem. Oh yeah, before we went to meet Orin, we had a nice talk with us, who confirmed my suspicion that the prince will probably be on our side if we decide to free him, even though the Emperor wants to hear none of it. And we met his red dragon in Dragonborn form. It was pretty epic. Seems like a very
cool.
good guy for a red dragon.
Yeah, I like the red dragon.
I know you're a red dragon.
It is so. Call me Kudenos, Master of Flames,
Master of Flames.
Splitter of Skies. I will be the one to carry Voss into battle against Vlaakith. And I will be the one to breathe the flames that melt her.
Damn. Also seems that most of the red dragons are not very happy with Blackish. Apparently he has a lot of brothers and sisters ready to rise up against the false Lich Queen. That's pretty cool. Dealt with Orin, saved Lae'zel. She was happy, I think. She said she was happy that we dealt with the situation swiftly.
Yeah, that's right. Huge
comical,
compliment.
considering that we waited an entire week to go rescue her, but we got the last Netherstone, and the Elder Brain is free, and has already been consequences. There is edifice that have started showing up in the middle of Baldur's Gate. There's mind flayers everywhere. Two arms.
Yeah.
Now let's level 8, 70 HP.
Oof, my scallybob.
People didn't seem too concerned about it, to be fair. We saved Dribbles. We found the last little piece of Dribbles. So we managed to save the circus. This is every part of Dribbles I could find.
Oh, perfection. This is just
I
what
took it out of my
need.
inventory anyway.
His flesh
Great.
has a few rat bites and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues.
Minor issues.
I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend.
And then, as a final action, before we head for the final battle against the Elder Brain, we are doing a little detour to say hello to Cazador, Astarion's old master, who is apparently trying to ascend. That's going to be an interesting encounter, I'm sure. And that's pretty much everything that happened today. Smooth sailing from start to finish. Explosions, fires, stabbing, the whole usual
Launching
stuff.
people off of cliffs.
Oh yeah,
There was plenty of that.
there's plenty of that. Well, speaking of which, let's go. Favorite moment of the session? Wants to start?
Probably me yeeting 2 people off the side of in the Temple of Baal. Yeah, let's try that. Bye-bye.
Nice.
There you go. You can put that in the video instead.
Lovely. I mean, I was gonna say that is my favorite as well. Like that was like you guys in that battle. Obviously, Morphos started it off, but like you and Castian both lobbed a couple of people off, didn't you? So.
You go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooke got one too. I think like between the
Yep, I
thunder
got one or
waves and
two.
everything.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it's just me who didn't lob people.
No. And the first one was in a previous timeline.
Oh, yeah,
picking
there was,
one of them up and just throwing them off the side felt very
Yeah.
There was some
empowering.
time travel shenanigans today. There was a non-canon fight. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I think even though the fight against Orin was easy, I think the whole fight was still pretty cool.
Mm.
I just
Yeah,
wish
it
that, I don't know,
was.
I think it was lacking a little something, you know. After we fought Raphael and his like army of minions and his
Yeah.
like theme song and everything, you arrive against Orin and it's pretty underwhelming.
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I'd say that hers and Gortash's fights were relatively easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking
Even
about
compared
Ketheric,
to Ketheric's fight was
because like it turns into like the avatar of Mercure and it's just
Yeah.
badass. Like he summons the sides and everything. Like it's just wow.
Very epic, yeah.
Gortash felt weak because he was relying on like all the tricks inside the room, like the clones and the grenade launchers. And
Yeah.
everything. There was some mechanics to help him, but he felt pretty weak. And Orin kind of had not nothing, but pretty much nothing. Like the Boon of Baal didn't do much. We got there to midlife before we even took care of any of the other, like before we took care of like all the cultists. It was already
Yeah.
midlife. Like it felt like she was like strong enough.
which
let's
is
say.
interesting considering most people should be like max level before they even touch her, so you'd expect her to be a bit of a tough
Yeah, a
fight.
bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
And she's kind of like, I don't know if the game expects you to like do a second before Gortash or anything, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the devs were planning for this one.
Mm.
But hey, yeah, I think I don't have like a very specific moment. I think like just the fight was cool. Wish it was cooler, but like
Yeah.
it was so like the whole session was so smooth. I can't really think of like a moment that really like was shining above everything else, because it just like came in, killed everything, and just walked out.
Yeah.
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 saying we
I
are
just have some.
Beginning to be overpowered, but maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
Yes.
It's nice to feel like you can actually just like roll through some decent fights though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like the thing like between like the mechanics, that's something that we mostly struggled during the Raphael fight, was like the mechanics more than anything.
Mm.
But it was cool because like the mechanics, well, the fighting itself wasn't that challenging, but the mechanics were challenging.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's a good way to balance fight when everybody is max level. Well, max level. We are level 12. It's not crazy D&D territory just yet. But yeah.
I was just gonna say that I these are really like minor, but like I really like the displacer beast form that I got through the wormy talents.
No,
Like,
didn't you?
it's
cool.
really cool.
Everything, right?
Yeah, I can like leave behind illusionary copies that can attack enemies as well, which is quite cool. So I'm like basically a photocopying machine, which I love.
There we go, that's my turn. Ah, well, that's a lot better than what I did here.
Do the thing.
Okay. 10 damage. Well, yeah.
And I'm obviously excited for the Cazador stuff. I know I've done it already in another life, but give me vampire shit and I'm all over it.
Certainly has an interesting house so far.
Yeah, definitely.
We thought werewolves.
Very, very dusty attic.
Yep, dusty and moldy, just werewolves and bats everywhere and rats.
Yeah.
Not really well kept, this manor. Gotta say, not very welcoming and not very well kept. But yeah, I think for next time it will be fight Cassador, and then we have to deal with the Elder Braid before it gets out of control.
Oh, and don't forget that we gathered all of Dribble's pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dribble is safe. The circus is going to leave town. Hopefully before everything starts exploding. I hope for him.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Poor old Popper. He doesn't deserve to be caught in this crossfire.
Makes me sad that we can't have a kobold companion, to be honest.
I know. I know.
I think like kobold, like not so much in old D&D, but like kobold over the years have become like a kind of a fan favorite when it comes to silly characters. And I'm a bit sad that like, they are not really included so far outside of Popper. It's literally the only kobold that we met, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, poor little boy.
Oh no, that's not true. We met some other kobold, we just didn't interact with them. Back in the monastery, they were getting drunk on all the alcohol that was left in the monastery.
Oh my god, I don't remember that.
But yeah, maybe last session next week then, maybe?
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially, unless we take forever. But again, considering how much steamrolling we've been doing in the last couple of sessions, I have a feeling that the final chapter is upon us.
Yeah, I think Cazador will be fairly quick. It's just going to be how long it takes us to do the final fight.
Cool, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who is going to join us during that fight. We obviously helped a lot of people. A lot of them have pledged to come to our aid in our time of need. I'm really curious to see who is actually going to show up.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, anything to add? If not, I guess that's it for tonight.
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah.
Okay then. Well, enjoy your rest. We have a vampire lord to take care of.
Yeah.
And then it will be the Elder Braid, the ultimate
Elder
enemy.
Brain.
And freeing Orpheus.
And freeing Orpheus and pissing off the Emperor. I mean, he's really pretty pissed off already, so, you know. Not really get any worse, I guess, but our relationship with the Emperor has been slowly degrading. As we get closer to actually reaching our goal.
Yeah.
But hey, good night, and see you next time.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Val, meurtre, marque, affecté dans Chichi. Death. Oh, Lae'zel!
Lae'zel!
You dead?
She dead.
No! No!
Quest completed, the Gift Yankee Warrior.
No! 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 No, that's not canon event. That did not happen.